Namaste yogis. Thank you so much for joining me here on your mats today for this beginner hatha yoga flow focused on opening through the neck and the upper back. So when you're ready, we'll go ahead and begin in a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you, resting the hands on the knees, allowing the shoulders to relax and closing down the eyes. Maybe adding a little bit of a shoulder movement here, inhaling to draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Then exhale, maybe sigh out the mouth as you relax the shoulders back down. Just taking a few breaths like that, inhaling the shoulders up and exhaling the shoulders down. Then on your next inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. And then exhale, bring right hand down by your side and reach left hand up and over, finding a nice side stretch here. Breathing into the left side body. Trying to keep the shoulders relaxed. Then inhale, come back to center and relax the left hand behind your head. Right hand can come to the left elbow, finding a tricep stretch here. Trying to draw the arms back, send the heart forward, sitting up nice and tall. Then inhale, reach both hands up, and exhale, left hand comes down by your side, reach the right hand up and over, finding that side stretch on the second side. Breathing into the side body, feeling the ribs expand. Then inhale, come back to center, bring right hand behind the head, left hand comes to the right elbow, finding that tricep stretch on the second side. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Then exhale, cactus the arms. Then inhale, send the heart forward as you draw the elbows back. Then exhale, curl the chin towards the chest as you bring the forearms to touch in front of you. Moving with your own breath here, inhale to expand the chest, and exhale to contract. And release both hands down by your sides. Make your way over into all fours. Bringing the hands under the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We'll find a baby chaturanga here. So shift the hips and shoulders forward. Then exhale, lower the chest down to your mat. Extend the legs back behind you and find a baby cobra. So hovering the hands off of your mat. Maybe looking off to one side over one shoulder. Noticing how that feels in the neck. And exhaling, taking it over to the second side. Just doing whatever feels good here. Trying to squeeze the elbows back behind you. Then exhale to release the forehead down to the mat and extend the arms down by your sides. Inhale to draw the chest up, palms facing in towards one another, keeping the chin tucked. As you exhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Inhale draws you up. Exhale to release. So kind of like a swimming motion here. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Just really tuning in. Where do you feel it? Then bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. When you're ready, exhale, make your way down into downward facing dog. Just pedaling out the feet here, taking a moment to tune into the lower body, just noticing how the hamstrings are feeling. And inhale, reach right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands and lower the left knee down to your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, low lunge, trying to stack the rib cage on top of the hips. Then exhale, bring hands down through heart center, really pressing the thumbs into heart center here and just feeling your breath. Maybe even closing your eyes here, just tuning in. And release both hands down to frame the foot, then rock back onto the heel of the right foot. Coming into half splits here, keeping a slight bend in the right knee if you need to, and thinking about lengthening out through the spine before you fold over the right leg. Only going as far as comfortable today. And we'll go ahead and make your way back to all fours, stepping the right foot back. Then make your way to downward facing dog, exhaling here, resetting for the second side. So inhaling the left leg high this time. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, lower the right knee down to your mat. And inhale, lift the hands, find low lunge. Exhale, bring hands down through heart center, pressing the thumbs into your sternum here. Just noticing how that feels. Again, maybe closing the eyes, challenging your balance. Exhale to release, hands down to frame the foot, rocking back onto the left heel, keeping a slight bend in the left knee as you fold forward over the left leg, finding half splits, second side. Again, not pushing it here, just doing what feels comfortable in your body. And step the left foot back, find all fours, then exhale, find downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet. Then slowly walk the feet to the top of your mat, find a forward fold. Then take the hands behind the head in your forward fold, keeping a generous bend in the knees here. Interlacing the fingers behind the head. Just letting the head dangle, noticing how having the hands here changes what you feel in the stretch. And if you want, you can hang out here, or you can add a little bit of movement by inhaling to bring this spine parallel to the mat, elbows open up wide, then exhale, fold back forward. So inhale to lift, torso parallel, elbows wide, exhale, round forward. Just moving with the breath here, tuning into that upper back, noticing where you might feel any tension, maybe adding any twisting or anything else that feels good in the body. And as you're ready, release the hands. You can come into Ragdoll forward fold, bringing the hands to the elbows and just swaying a bit from side to side here. Really trying to let go. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step both feet back. You can always lower the knees down and take a baby vinyasa, or take a chaturanga and make your way down onto your belly. Extending the arms back, lifting the chest, maybe lifting the feet as well here in Dhanurasana. Maybe grabbing onto the ankles for bow pose if that's a part of your practice, or just hanging out here. And exhale, release the hands down underneath the shoulders. And bring the elbows out underneath the shoulders, coming into Sphinx. And we're going to use Sphinx as our home base for my favorite twist ever. So the right knee comes out by your side. Thread the left hand underneath the right. And as you lower down onto your back, you can lift that right arm up and back towards the left. So you're pressing the right knee down into the mat. The right shoulder might be hovering off of your mat a little bit. That's okay. Just allowing yourself to relax into this pose, letting go. Nothing else you need to be doing right now. So try not to let your mind wander to your to-do lists, but just staying here in the present moment with your breath. Inhaling in. And exhale, bring the right hand back around, re-straighten the right leg, and come back to your Sphinx. And we will take that twist on the second side. So left knee comes out by your side, 90-degree bend in the elbow. Right hand threads underneath the left arm so that then the left arm can open up towards the right, opening the chest, keeping the left knee pressing down, and continuing to breathe deeply here. So if you find that it's hard to breathe deeply, go ahead and bring the left arm back up a little bit. It's okay if it's hovering and hanging out in the air. And bring the left hand back around, extend the left leg, come back to your stomach, bring the hands underneath your shoulders, inhale, press up to all fours, bring the knees wide on your mat and find a wide-legged child's pose. So you can either extend the arms out long like I'm doing here, or you can bring the hands stacked underneath your forehead to relax the shoulders a little bit if you're still feeling a little bit of tension. And just coming back to your breath. Recentering here. Just tuning in, maybe noticing how your body feels different after just 10 minutes of movement today. And inhale, slowly lift back up. And bring the knees into touch, coming into rabbit pose. So reaching the hands back to grab onto the ankles, you're going to allow the forehead to rock forward and lift the hips up in space. Now you don't want to dump your weight into your forehead here. You want to just keep a light hover. And as you're ready, go ahead and come back up and come into a seat, extending the legs out long and rolling down onto your back, making your way to your final resting pose, Shavasana here. So taking a conscious moment to relax your entire body, tucking the shoulders underneath you a little bit, extending the neck out long, and also relaxing the face and the jaw, and maybe closing down the eyes, just taking a few final moments of rest with your breath, inhaling in and exhaling out. And slowly bring some movement back into the hands and to the feet. And inhale, extend the arms up and overhead. As you're ready, you can bend into both knees and roll over onto your favorite side, keeping the eyes closed here. As you make your way back up into a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you, placing the hands on the knees, or you can bring hands to heart center. And we'll take one final grounding breath together, in through the nose and out through the mouth, in 3, 2, 1. I thank you all for practicing with me today. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye, guys.